Ahoy there everyone, it is I, Taze the Girl, and today I will be sharing this video with you because I feel like a lot of people don't know. A couple people don't know about this event and I had to break it to them. This event is old. So I will actually pretty much share out some good setups for you guys, and because a lot of people, and including myself, haven't had a good quest like this in a while. So I have some good setups for you guys. Anyway, first I'm going to be talking about the whole revenge, or should I say Beast Revenge quest. Now, the Beast Revenge quest been out since it was out during Christmas time. Not this Christmas, but another Christmas. So, if you guys wondering how I know this, well, your girl Tay been on this game for a very long time when it first came out. So, there we go. I'm old. Old Tay. Even though I'm young in real life, but I'm old on the game. Put it like this. Anyway. So, basically with these people, as you can see, I already have the gear to it. Now, I'm not a tryhard, as I already said before. This gear is actually worth it. So, because these gear has a very good ability for it, it is really helpful for you, as you can see, and I'm going to show you it now. It's like a low cost gear, and I'm going to show you what I mean by low cost gear. It's like 32 cost, but it's worth it to have. This gear actually is a constant effect skill, so greatly reduce physical and magic fire damage taken, constant effect during battle, which is really good. And I have another gear that's exactly like it, and I'm gonna show that now. I have more gears that's like that as well, but you know, different elements for it. But this one you should have, which is the Morning Glory dress. As you can see, defense constant effect skill, greatly reduce physical and magic water damage taken. I'm tired, so you know. So constant effect during battle, so this is really good. It's good against water monsters and stuff. So this whole boss battle quest is the gear that you need. Now I should explain about the monster. You see the little mini boss here, the Yeti. Kill that first. Do not kill the big boss first. Always kill the little Yeti first. Because the little Yeti first, you have no problems. Less problems. You kill this guy first. Just kidding. You just kill the little Yeti first. So, and another thing, with this yellow bar up here, I just call it sicko mode. It's this little evil mode right there. So as you can see, when it reaches yellow, it's completely full yellow. This will happen. This is not a glitch. This is part of the game. Part of the quest. Now, the people who are old on the game like me and are OP, we remember this. So we got this in the bag and the heart. Some don't, but you know, this is why I made this video. And this is pretty good for a little bit for like the veterans too, that came back to the game. So, when this is fully like yellow, and you can see it's going down, so that's why the screenshot is like that. So when it's full, this will happen, and you only need green to battle this. So this is, if you're wondering what this type of green mon is, it is Sakura Miku, as you know. So this is what you really need when it's like this. You just need a monster with the whole wind thing and stuff, and others for the element, green wind, whatever. And we have a bar too. Our bar is this. When that's full, we get to start tapping. Only time you can get this bar up if you debuff the monster. If you keep debuffing the monster, you have a good chance of getting your little power-up thing. So, I should move on to this. And with monsters, it's best to have resurrection monsters, cost boost monsters, and monsters that's able to remove recessive healing, which is really good. Because this monster is good to have, but if he's in like the whole state of being full yellow, is hell because you can't use him. So I recommend, if you're a mage, you use a certain ability that removes the recessive healing, and mages do have the ability. Now I'm going to talk about abilities. I'm going to move on to my mages. Now with mages, I have this little setup. As you can see, this ability right here, this is my setup. You guys don't have to use them, but you can if you want to. But with this setup right here, it brings up like the whole elemental attack thing and everything, which is pretty good and decent. Now right here, which is really good because healers have, not healers, mages has a karma that removes the whole buffs. They just debuff everything. So this is like what I recommend, and these are really helpful. And this is the ability that removes the recessive healing that I was talking about, and it's really good. I think it's good. You guys can use it. You guys don't have to. I'm just giving ideas. Now, healers. For my healers, this is what you can use. If you're a healer that haven't got the new abilities yet, then you can use this setup. Or if you don't have this ability right here, it's from Tower of Judgment. It's exactly like EE, but except for it brings up status elements. So you can use EE and just have that ability. Or this. Now, sacrificial healing. Ability that everyone hates. Actually, this ability is good and you can use it for things like this because 0 cost. Yes, it might take away your Unison, but if you have Unison boost, you're perfectly fine because you can build that up perfectly fine as long as you're healing. You can build this up perfectly fine, back up if you have healing boost. So it's pretty good to make sure that someone has a monster that has the whole Unison and cost boost thing. So it's really good. So I recommend using this, like all the way. Use this. Use the sacrificial healing. Do not use Holy Circle because Holy Circle doesn't heal with HP all the way. Don't use Holy Circle. These are abilities that I don't recommend you guys using, but I recommend sacrificial healing. There's a way around it. 18 thought they can beat us, but they can't. There's a way. So you can have this type of setup with it, and you'll be fine. Now my rooks. With rooks, this is the type of setup I think, because some rooks I know they tend to use up too much cost. A lot of people don't pay attention to their cost gauges right there, but I'm like, you can have this or this, and it's really good. If you're another class, you should bring Master Fresh. Master Fresh is pretty good. It removes everything and stuff. Really good. So, it removes the status element, so I recommend this. Now, archers. Archers, you guys are pretty much fine with the whole Master Fresh thing because you have an ability that's exactly like Master Fresh, and that's Beautiful Nature. Beautiful Nature, that ability is pretty good for removing status elements, and I recommend that all the way. And now this for my hunters, because I know people who are still using hunter for this boss battle, even though, I mean, you can still be a hunter and do like stuff. So I recommend this, and as you see, this ability right here removes, this yellow one right here removes like the whole status elements as well. So you guys can use this, and I believe that's it. Now for my soldiers and lancers and berserkers, you guys are pretty much fine. I mean, you guys can think it out yourselves, because I'm only helping out the classes that kind of like ask me and what I should do, and I'm like this and that. So I think you guys are perfectly fine. So yeah. Anyway, if this video helped you guys out, I'm glad. And let me know in the comment section what you think or this and that. I'll see you